We're streaming kinda late today, but yeah, let's do it. So I was torn between I didn't want to continue Power Wash Simulator just yet. So I was torn between two games that I wanted to try. Tunic and FF6, and I decided let's go for the comfy option right now. And hold on. I won't be streaming too late, so in fact, I don't think this is even gonna be a series. I think we're just gonna watch a bit of the intro. Just play like an hour or so of it, depending on how hooked on it I feel. And we'll do that. Gonna options, configuration, font style, classic, yes. Arrangement, yes. Extras, no, that's fine. We'll do new game. Let's see how the early game plays. Well, I haven't played this game in like 4 years, so yeah, I'm fine replaying it. And I don't remember beating it in a long time. So yeah, let's do this. The ancient war of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. They start off in a really cool snow town. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past, and will use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Seeing this is really cool compared to like the old FFs. Like, it's a lot more technologically advanced. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? And then we got like Narshe on the bottom. By the cliffs, which is a pretty neat view. And then the characters in these robots. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen. They're 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Bob, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Ah yes, our witch. I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl, doesn't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. I don't want the dialogue to auto... Go ahead. We'll approach from the east. Move out. Late Night Ocean. Hi, Pudding. Please claim your first before somebody else does. Hi, Pudding. How are you doing? And yeah, seeing this sequence, especially for the first time, is really cool. Now the texture looks flat, but like back then it was like, oh man, you could actually see, like even now you could see like the mountain and in the distance starting to appear as you see like the robots approach. It's very cool first intro. like first they give like a slight bit of background on like the what devastated the world, like a part of what's to worry, of what the main characters have to worry about, like even if you don't know what the main characters are yet. Then you see the snowy mechanical town in the distance, and you're talking up on a cliff under that, which you're under orders, presumably, since you don't know at this point unless you played the game already, under the government. Hi Ocean, I wanted to hang out, but Twitch isn't loading for me, no matter how many times I refresh. Have fun. Hi Nirwanda. Yeah, sorry that you can't hang out. I'm gonna put a sad doggo. Okay. City glowing in the distance, and then now you enter the town proper. The girl takes point. Don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Try changing another browser. Nosh. Okay, so these are the controls for a gamepad. We got confirm, back cancel, which is run, open the menu, close the map, and auto battle. We might use some auto battling. Switch party member left, switch party member right. Encounters on and off. I don't think we'll be making use of that, but we'll see. Configuration, battle mode. I want it to be wait. Fast. Battle messages fast. Default speed. Run, re-equip. Optimal. That way I don't have to just hold the thing down. Boost! So, if you've played the originals, this is the Pixel remat. I am stupid. I've not been... No one told me that. This is my fault. I'm sorry. Awesome, I'm watching you from Edge now. This is an internet crime. Man. Okay. Hello, stupid. I'm Pudding. Oh, man. I didn't realize that I completely forgot to put the game capture on itself, so you guys didn't even see the intro that I was going on about. Okay. Let's do that again. The clouds descending is also a very cool touch. And the lightning strikes. Even on the SNES, this looked really cool. With the ominous music too. Okay, new game. I kind of read these, so... Let's graphically admire these. So you get to overlook Narshe, and you get to see a preview of how it looks. Oof, I really should play this version of the game. I own it, but I still haven't. Yeah, part of me still... Like, as a pixel artist, like, part of me still likes how the original looks a lot. And sometimes I'm like, oh man, some of the remastered stuff is like, I wouldn't have done that personally, but in other areas it's like, oh, this is really cool. Like, some of the new effects, things like that. And if you do want to speed run through it a bit, they do have the boost options, so you could get like 4 times gold or 4 times experience, or like minimizing the encounters and stuff like that. But yeah, see, look, they have like the mines, the mine entrance down there. You have some of the steam engines, and like the fact that the town is built on the cliffs and the elevation of it. Ah, so good. Okay, we're gonna skip that scene. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with them approaching Narshe. I think in the original they had the... Yes, they also have the credits here. And then you see slowly that the mountains and stuff peeks out in the back, so that's also a really cool touch. It really does make it seem like they're properly moving towards that destination rather than moving in place, which they're technically just doing. Yeah, I agree some choices are questionable, but it's still miles better than the mobile ports. Too bad we lost all the cool GBA content. I actually never played the new GBA content, so I kind of missed out on that. Part of me is sad that the Pixel remasters don't have like the GBA stuff, like also for Final Fantasy 1, because that would have been neat. But yeah. I think overall they're pretty good ports. Like, they have the arranged music, the classic music, they have some nice quality of life things if you really want. You could just skip encounters if you're really sick of them. So they're a pretty good way to experience them. And yeah, you see the town in the distance all lit up and stuff, because it's like either night or approaching night. So that's a cool touch too. Narshe and the Magitek armors are peak Amano, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good stuff. Like, let me see. Final Fantasy 1, you start like right in front of like the very first generic town and castle. You're on an island, but it's not like island. It's just like basic fantasy. Number 2, you're also in a castle, and then later, or headquarters rather, I think, in a town. But there are swamps relatively close to you. The third one, you start in a cave, but then you go to a generic town, RPG town. 4, you have Baron, which kind of does feel more like the way it's designed. I think it kind of is reminiscent more of like a Middle Eastern type of town, maybe. I think maybe just because the architecture. And you have the castle. Then 5, you have the castle. And then you go to a cave before you get to the first generic town. So this one's the first one where you're properly like, okay, this is a snow town powered by steam, built on the cliffs that has a mining section in it. It feels much more like it has a sense of place than the others. The others feel like, oh, this is the fantasy RPG thing where you go and get items and stuff. This is like these people work in the mines to get for their economy. They're using the steam to process stuff, to power up the city, to heat the place. And yeah, it definitely feels a lot more alive as a town. So, yes, Narshe feels like such a cool town in comparison to all the other Final Fantasy first towns, at least the ones that came before it. 7 has Midgar, so that one just beats out any other any other ones, unless you're not a fan of Midgar, but Midgar's so cool. FF8, you start in... The Esper's gotta be here. Let's keep looking. Okay, they don't let us leave. And then they have... like the windows lit up. You're under a bridge that like has... an archway rather, that has like buildings on it. This one just leads you straight forward. Let me see. The Empire's got no business here. Thunderbeam. And Terra's Magitech has more stuff, so you could already see that she's gonna be an important character. And that she has a magic thing, too. You cannot go in the buildings. And then your machine is too big to actually go this way, so it makes you have to go through the center. Which most players will probably do anyway, because this line of sight is directly leading... Oh, I didn't mean to go that far. Like, these tiles are already just leading you straight forward. So that's the first thing you're gonna do. But they even planned for, say, if you do try to go this way, it's like, alright, nope, you cannot. You cannot try to avoid it. Imperial Magitech armor. Not even Narshe is safe anymore. Send the dogs to bite that huge metal machine. You got it, doggos. And she has more Magitech options than the other two. 424. 134. Oh man. Wedge and Biggs level up. Okay, let's see something. Configuration. Battle speed, very fast. Fast. Default speed run. I still want to keep it at weight. Like, you can turn it active, and I do get people who enjoy active, but I do prefer more turn-based styles, so... I'm gonna make an RPG game where dog is an element that is efficient to flesh and human. I can see that. What about a pudding element? Okay, let me see. Okay. And then, in the status effect, the status screen, Terra's already level 3. The other two were just level 1. So you can see they're basically like either brand new or like just not very well trained soldiers. Terra's the only one that has MP. You could technically unequip her too. But the other two are locked. Abilities. You could only see Terra's. Stop them for Narshe. Go doggos. Putting our corrosive liquid effective to robot. Bioblast. I miss the big bubbles that the original had. And that's also a cool bit of like cutscene stuff. The Narshe soldiers hesitated a bit before they approached. It does say a lot doing that. Like, they could have just had the soldiers like immediately go from where they were and go straight up, but they go a little, they stop, and then they go. Very cool little detail. Why would the Emperor send 2 generic goons along with their prized unsupervised Magitech warrior? That was always so silly. Yeah. But I guess, like, with this machine, they're still really powerful. I do need to heal everyone. Let's do that. They do have a healing Magitech thing ability too, so it's probably not like a huge worry if you are starting to run low on HP. And of course, even if you do want to go this way and this way first, things like this just lead you like directly forward. And even if you wanted to go explore, you're not getting too far. We got him trapped now. Bark, bark. Surrounded. And the pixel art for these enemies is so good. Gonna fire beam everyone. It's cold here, have some heat. Terra level up. I think it makes her more mysterious too that you just don't know her name yet. And of course you could rename her, but the fact that they just put, I don't know. The bridge up ahead. Overhead. Very cool. Look at the dog's leg, it has a stray pixel. Defend the mines. Megalodon and guards. Vanisher. Let's bioblast them all. Nice. Yeah, like, even if you're low level, these machines make you feel really powerful. Which is gonna be a good contrast to what comes soon. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. You go to the sparkly thing. No. Yes, I do have a save point from long ago. So we're gonna do that. No items still. But they don't even... Oh, they do give you. Bioblast. Heals the were-rat, but it's okay, we can burn him. Have you ever played any of the popular FF6 mods like Brave New World or T Edition? No, I haven't actually. What do they do? Are they like content mods or are they more like randomizers and stuff like that? Because I played a FF1 randomizer, but I haven't done that for the others. Yeah, so you're likely to go, ooh, sparkly, and check that out first. Then even if you wanted to check this out, you don't fit. So I think the other thing you're gonna see is like, ooh, what if we could go in this hole? And you can't because you're also too big. So you just continue up the path. So it is linear. It just definitely has some other things in the way that are like, if you did want to explore, or you're like, maybe later I'll be able to go there. I'll handle this. Stand back. Okay, actually, hold on. I love the instruments in this. T Edition. Oh, okay. So Brave New World reworks character progression a lot. New equipment and relics with different effects. Characters have more unique skills. Ooh, that's cool. Also, Esper bonuses work on a point-buy system, so you can level up your characters how you want. Ah, that's very cool. Yeah, I feel like since the development for this game was actually relatively quick, like, I don't remember exactly how long, like maybe 1 or 2 years at most. That it's like, sure, there's things that they could have done better, but like, I'm sure they were playing around with both the idea of like, the characters have their own skills, but then you could use the Magicite to build the characters how you really want them to be. T Edition adds a lot more content, but I'm not as familiar with it. Ah, Brave New World sounds like a good way to play it though. I wonder if that works with the Pixel Remaster version, or if that's like an SNES. We're not handing over the Esper. Ymir, get them. Oh, did they name the snail that? Hold it. This thing's, they must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? I think it was named Welk or something in the original. So they gave it a name. I wish my god would draw my portrait like like Wedge and Biggs. Strictly an SNES. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores the energy into its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. So that's the... They are continuing the thing that they've done with a bunch of previous Final Fantasy bosses. Like, I don't remember if 4 does it. Yes, 4 does it with the Mist Dragon. You don't attack it in its mist form. I don't remember if FF3's Turtle does that. But yeah, FF5 does it with the wing wrapper that it closes its wings. And then FF6 is doing that same kind of mechanic again, where it's like, okay, don't attack when it's in this phase or this part of it. So it is something that you can mess up on if like the timing goes out. Isn't like, you can mess it up if, like, say he goes in his shell too early. But also, if you're just, like, not paying attention at all, that could just mess you up. Got it. Magic missile. Attack while its tail is up and it will counterattack. Yeah. And then when it goes grok. Okay. Healing force. Healing Force. Healing Force. Yeah, FF7 has that as well. FF8, I don't think it has that mechanic because you're fighting, I think, Ifrit. And you're doing it in a timer. But it's been a while since I properly played FF8 myself, so... Slime. Okay, don't go near shell just yet. Nice. Another evil idea noted for my game. I think everyone fell for that first line. Lol. So, Guard Scorpion in FF7 does it. FF8, I don't know. And FF9, I don't remember if it does either. I think they do a different... Because... you got some items as a reward. I think FF9 has it where one of the characters is caged up and you need to attack it to free them. So it's slightly different that way. The only boss in FF8 where you have to be careful, as far as I remember, is the big buff sorceress on the moon. There we go. Tritok. So this is the Frozen Esper. No longer called Tritok. Changing the battle music here does make it seem mystical, like, what's going on? This thing's giving me the creeps. And the fact that they talk during battle. I think they did that a little bit in FF5. And I don't remember if... yeah, they do it in 4, but in very few instances. So it's kind of cool that they're, like, expanding on that, actually. Right, Adele was her name. Yes, her. This thing's giving me the creeps. And by the time you reach Adele, that's like probably 2/3 of the way. Or probably more of the game. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Wah! What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Just destroyed them. Your machine is destroyed. You wake up in a bed. Gonna go back to bed. What happens if you... It's locked. Okay. So they let you roam around a bit, but you do have to talk to him to progress. Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Always get to elixir. Yep. I think it was partially because of this game that Paradise Blue, it has a I put time slip item in each clock. So every grandfather clock you look at, it's gonna give you a time slip item. And if you get 10, you learn the blue magic ability, time slip. I renamed blue magic to alchemy now because I don't want to be too at Final Fantasy now, but it's basically the same idea. Instead of being hit by blue magic to learn it for my game, I just have you collect 10 of the item to learn that spell. But yeah, this is where I got the idea for that. Always examine the grandfather clocks. Okay, easy there. this is a slave crown. I like that he's referred to as old man. He doesn't look that old. Like, he's still got his regular hair color. It's not like he's like got white hair and stuff. He wears yellow and green magic. I think FF12 has yellow and green magic. I don't remember exactly what kind of spells there are, but I think FF12 actually has those. I could be wrong. So green magic. Okay. So let me see. So we have oil, reverse, decoy, drain, bubble, and siphon. So they were very much like debuff type of skills. Green magic, yes, it's status effects. No yellow though. Blue magic is good in theory, but in practice it requires too much meta knowledge. I do agree with that. That's why I like when games either made it easier to learn, like either it's easy to tell when a blue magic spell is cast, or that the enemy has it, or you find some other way that you could not permanently miss out on blue magic. Because they had some great spells, but sometimes it's if you don't have a guide, you just won't know how to get them. I was kind of expecting purple magic to be status effect. Does FF12 have purple magic? I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, so they had black, white, time, green, and arcane. So maybe time or arcane would be purple. Rhyme claims first. You get... I was gonna give you a cheese tax, but actually, we are in the correct game. Do I not have it? I might have gotten rid of it. You get a chocobo walk. Hi, Rhyme. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so that you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come to you. In time, that is. Final Fantasy 6 and 7 seem really different. Yeah, they are, but you can definitely tell. Hi, Bear Cat Girl. Welcome. Hello, how are you doing? First is for losers. I'm aiming for that 24 by 24 again. Gotcha. Pudding is grinding. Hi, friends. Hello. Welcome. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you. In time, that is. And I like it because then, the use of the Hypno Crown, I think they call it something different in this one. Hey, Bearcat Girl, welcome. Yeah. That it does explain why she doesn't really have too much knowledge about, the general world and stuff either. So it gives the player an excuse to be okay, I am just as lost as she is, and if you as a player are coming in new to this game, this is a pretty good way to handle it. It's okay, she was under the effects of the crown, she had amnesia, and it's not just oh, I just developed amnesia. It's okay, it is the effects of this. Even though it's a silly plot point, it's okay, I could see that it makes sense that the Empire would do something like this. So, details are fuzzy to her. She was probably like controlled for quite a while, and she's like kind of like, where am I? Where is this place? Sort of deal. It's not like, oh yeah, I know everything about the world, and then there's a big disconnect between the player and the character. Amnesia? Never heard of it. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Stalian Empire. Terra? Yes, Terra. I like Terra too much to change it. It should have been Tina, but Terra is just too good of a name. So I always associate her with Terra. My name is Terra. Color pudding? I could probably name the other characters people. I legit thought you just said my name. Tina is like the original Japanese version of her name. And then like when they localized it, they named her Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. I mean Terra. I'm Terra. Ah, I see. Boom boom. Open up. We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. I like that they have the soldiers and the dogs coming after us. Open this door right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. I mean, obviously the town guards would be upset with us. We just strolled in with the Magitech and kind of wrecked them. And caused a nuisance. I didn't realize you were reading, and I was like, what the heck? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just reading. Back in my day, we called her the Imperial Witch. Yeah, I don't remember all the phrases that they used back then. My memory's a bit fuzzy. That's also what I'm called. Empire, Magitech armor. There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't gonna listen to reason. This way, quickly. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. And I like it because now it changes. You went in town with like 3 people decked out with magical robots, basically doing like tons of damage to enemies, just one-shotting them. Now you're alone without your mech, and you're like, now like the enemies have, not the enemies even, the guards have the upper hand now. So it kind of makes it feel different, even though you're still you. Empire Strikes Back? Yes. Up there! And they just run away. And it's still like super linear. Oh, 2 were-rats. And now you're not doing like 100 or 400 damage per attack. To be fair, I probably should be in the front row. But I got back attacked. There you go. Nothing here. Save point. Were-rats. More of a were-rats. Are you aware of the were-rats? But yeah, definitely, I'm sure the developers have like at least seen Star Wars. Especially like for FF2 and FF12. You can definitely see. But also with Biggs and Wedge, you can definitely see the Star Wars influence throughout. They do incorporate like a lot of media references and stuff in general. We level up. You go here, there is a fork, and even without the mini-map, you go up enough and you see there's a treasure on the right. And like, you could already tell that there's just the treasure chest there, so you go there first. It's kind of subtly leading you to like, okay, there is a treasure chest. And it's like gently doing like you could go here and here, but we'll obviously bring you to this place first, then here. Okay, nothing there. Just want to make sure. No, you grabbed the chest. Oh, that's right. Is it one of those things where these chests change in the World of Ruin version? You're not gonna know that as a beginner player. Yep, you get cool stuff. Yeah. I think I'll be fine. I'm just doing what the game would expect the player to do. Like, you see that treasure chest, you're not gonna be like, oh, maybe if I ignore it. So even if they did have that in mind, I think that's not the best design. Because it's like, why would you think that? Yeah, this game is easy. Yeah. And then you could probably notice there's something here. So maybe you go there later, or maybe you exit from there. But you currently don't know. Nice. And then, like, hopefully you've been either paying attention to the fact that you have abilities like Cure, or like items like potions and stuff. Because if you just kept going without bothering to heal, I'm pretty sure they balanced it so that you could get to this point like just barely. There she is. Like, I don't know if it's intentional, but like, even if you didn't heal, it'd be like, okay, you get here with barely any HP left. You're cornered, you fall down, and you're like, is this it? My sweet little magic user, ooey-hee-hee. I wonder what voice to give him. I didn't hear his voice in like Dissidia and stuff, so I don't really know how he sounds like. Probably would be like a higher pitch, right? My sweet little magic user, wee-hee-hee-hee. With the slave crown, you'll be all mine. I don't know how he sounds like. And you could already tell just from that laughing. And even if you can't really tell how he looks, you could already tell he's kind of deranged. Make him Hamill's Joker. Wee hee hee, good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. And he laughs. So even just upon meeting him, you could tell, like, this guy is deranged. Society. We do live in a society. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestahl! I'm gonna be gushing about this game. Because, like, they really, especially compared to, like, the earlier Final Fantasies, and even, like, a lot of its contemporaries, they're doing a lot of things that make it, like, more cinematic. They really did put a lot of thought and care into it. Like, again, even... Like, they always say that dumb sentence until nothing literally stands in their way. Nothing will stand in our way. Oh no, it stood in our way. Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume. A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. And I like how they do this to introduce a character that's going to be playable. Like, you saw it first with Terra, and then now with Locke. So it's like, oh hey. Like, am I going to be playing as this guy now? And then, yes, you get to name them. Vote, do we want him to be Locke or do we want him to be Pudding? Locke is the coolest guy ever? Yeah. Is that why I didn't have an intro when I was born? I'm not playable. Maybe somebody else got to read your black screen dialogue. We could make a Pudding intro. So Pudding can be a playable character. Pudding, do you want to be Locke, or should we just have Locke be Locke? Your family saw your intro. True, true. Maybe you don't see your intro, but somebody else does. It's your game, your rule. Okay, it is Locke. I do like using the default names normally, because they are like defined characters, so. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you needed me to do? There is indeed. I met this girl. Girl, you don't mean? The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. When a game asks me to name a character and it doesn't have a default name, I usually name the Locke. That's fair. Locke is a very cool character. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narshe? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. Hands down. There she is. So many enemies pour out. And you're like, uh-oh. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kupo! Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Kupo! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? You know what? Sure. You'll fight using the 3 different parties. Press the L button to switch between them. Defeat the leader of the guards before his troops reach Terra, or the battle's lost. Oh. Let's put Locke here. Oh. Wait. Wrong L button. Please don't steal my spear. The Moogles are just gremlins. They're always a syndicate. We just got a bunch of gremlins. So we have Locke, and we have Moglin, Mogret, Moggy. You cannot take their stuff. Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll put them here, and then I'll put them here. And see, they already have a different, like, battlefield mechanic that they already explore. They have you first in the very beginning of the game on overpowered Magitex, going up and destroying all the enemies that go forth. Then you fight a boss. Then you're playing as a single character who is like still does enough to like 1 or 2 shot the enemies, but you definitely feel the power loss and that the enemies are chipping away at your HP. And then they change it, they switch it up, and then they have like a battlefield. This would be pretty early for them, for another FF game to do like something that mechanically different. Mogret is me. I'm more of a Moggy person. Okay, so this is where Mog is. Then Malulu, Moghan, and Mogel. Mogel. Mog's pretty high level. He's got the Mithril Spear. Ooh. Mithril Shield. I could probably take that away later. And then Mogsy, Mogwin, Mugmug, Cosmog. Chocobo Brush. I wonder who that character will end up being. No idea. Mithril Spear, Mithril Sword, Boomerang. And then it's just a bunch of Moogles. Ow. Ow. Definitely get rid of the Ludok first. Why are they all missing? Yeah, I see the stray pixels on the Wolfo's leg. Okay. Let's take Locke over here, and then let's bring this one down here. And then you get to see that they have a dance command that they can't use. So you're like, are there certain conditions that you need to be able to use it, or does this character show up later? And then you realize, hey, you got a dance. Like, okay, so that's how they learn dances, apparently. And then you could go in battle and then try it out. Twilight Requiem. Cave in. That did not do very much damage. Also, Malulu is low HP. Wonder if they have any heal. Twilight Requiem. Could use a potion, but I'll hold out on that for now. This party's still fine, so let's... Oh. Ouch. No, Malulu is Mog's waifu. Take care of her. We'll try. We got a high potion at least. Okay, let's see. So let's let Mogsy take care of this. Yeah, so you can definitely see that Mog is going to be special in some way because he has the dance command and the others don't. I think they refer to this as interface spoilers, but like, yeah. Okay, let's do the thing. Gonna heal Locke and Margaret. Give him the shield. He can't use the spear, so we'll just continue on. Hi, Narcotis. Welcome. Try to steal from the guard leader. Stole the mithril knife. Nice. Ooh, he hits hard. Charge. Ow. You have Phoenix down. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah. All to use that frog. It is a very good emote. Thank you, Orochi, for that animation. Okay, we did miss out on a bit of experience. And I would get somebody being upset at that, but... well, they hit hard. So happy stealing isn't torture like in FF9. Yeah, I don't know why they made it so miserable in FF9. Yeah, all the frogs. Mine is the only blue frog there. Thanks, Moogles, we're in your debt. Literally. Because we stole from you. And they didn't have to animate him hopping down the steps, but they did. This switch oughta. Little touches like that like... Because, like, you feel like Terra wouldn't do that. But Locke would. So that informs some of their personality as well. I'm, like, overanalyzing some of these things. Don't mind me. Hey, you're back with us now? You saved me? Savior, thanks for the Moogles. Oh, I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? man said it would come back eventually. And I like how she says a man, because while Locke got to meet him properly, she only got to like see him for a very little bit. Like, okay, she gets up, kind of like explains where she is, and then immediately the guards go knocking at the door, so there was no time for a proper introduction. So she's like, I don't know who that was. So hap. So you've got amnesia. What is a Moogle? Is it edible? The Quina type of thing. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. Eh? I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Blinks. Blinks. She's just confused at that statement. She's not like, oh yeah, thank you, or whatever. She's like, what? Locke coming off strong. The Riz doesn't work on Terra. She's just like, wait, what? And then, after all this, Terra started level 3, and now she's level 5. Locke is level 7 now. Let me see. Can she... Okay. We stole the mithril knife, so that is an upgrade. This is a school for the beginning adventurer. Despite all the recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. This water is from a recovery spring. It will restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world, so always be on the lookout. So you associate this bucket with like potentially HP healing. This is the school for a beginning adventure. Oh yeah, that's just that guy. Let's save here. Oops. This is a save point. You could use tents, blah blah blah. Valuables are sometimes hidden in pots such as this one. There's so many of these scholars. Have you heard about relics? Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. A gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. The Knight's Code makes you shield others in combat. Dragoon boots allow you to perform jump attacks. A person can equip up to 2 relics at the same time. I want this treasure chest. Be careful, sometimes monsters lurk inside of treasure chests. Monster in a box. And after that, there's like 2 springs in the whole game. Yep. And I'm sure they would explain some other mechanics, like... Got a sleeping bag. Like rows, spells, elements. I'm here for the treasure. Like, it does reward you for learning about the systems, but yeah, that's too much info. Would have liked to have like more of those tutorials just kind of dispersed throughout as you encounter them, rather than all being here in this school, but whatever. Is that hay? It's not safe here. We better hightail it south to Figaro. So even if you try to go back to the town, they're like, nope, you gotta go south. And while, yes, technically in the overworld, that's basically the only place you can go, it's still nice to be like, kind of reminded of your objective if you try to do something else at the moment. I really like how they reworked Cian's Bushido in the portable version, which they kept here. I forget what they do different. And then it branches out, but you could also see the overworld map that this is probably not going to get you too far. So even if you do go there. Leaf Bonnie. It's a Bon. Very scary enemy, the Bon. And even the SNES, I believe, had this overworld, so... So right now, you're not like too worried about getting lost, because there's only a few places you really can go, even if you do try to go exploring. Like you go down here and it's like, okay, there's nothing. You select a Bushido and it charges on its own, making it 100 times more useful. Ah, nice. Yeah. That does seem a lot more helpful. Ooh. Desert. On the desert. You could go... Even if you do try to go south from where you are, it's like, oh hey, there's a castle, let's go check it out. And this is the destination we're supposed to go. So like they give you the illusion that there's a lot of places that you could go to, but really they're just kind of leading you straight to where you need to go. I mean, it's not like it's not obvious, but also, yeah, they're like, okay, you don't get free reign just yet. They'll let you loose in the overworld later. Halt. Oh, it's you. Proceed. I wonder if they say something if you... Sorry, I can't lead you down there. It's too dangerous. Oh crap, I keep copy-pasting old posts. These good-for-nothing brigands have been locked up for thievery. And worse, you best keep a safe distance. Yeah, so you can't even go past it even if you wanted to. So they let you explore a little bit, but then they're like, nope, not yet. Go and speak to the king. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but this castle is loaded with advanced technology, for example. Whoops! Hey, it's all top secret. Welcome! And then you could buy a few items, so I think we get a few potions. Phoenix down, for sure. Two antidotes just to be safe. Thank you. Got a gold needle. Also, this castle is so Amano core as well. I feel like this game in particular is like the most Amano. Even the portraits, well, especially the portraits. But yeah, I just think it's really cool. Welcome. So we got the auto crossbow, noise blaster, bio blaster. So even if you go here before meeting any character, it's like, oh, use with the tools command. Like, are we either gonna get a character that could use the tools command, or will this open up a tools command for us? I want them. Got a potion and an antidote. Ooh, treasure. Phoenix down. You can get a nice view of the desert. And then throne room. Go and speak to the king. I'm going. You mean this young woman is? Hi, Deadeye. I'm playing a bit of Final Fantasy VI. I don't know how much longer I'll keep playing, but I'll play for a bit. How are you doing, Deadeye? You mean this young woman is? Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. He gets the black screen introduction. Tired finished Darksiders 2 though? Oh, nice. Nice. Congrats on finishing. Stay, I don't want to sleep. I want to sleep. I mean, I'll be fine for a bit. Edgar flipping the bird. He does look like he's flipping the bird. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. I would have named more of these characters after you guys, but like, I don't know, they have enough personality on their own that I feel like they should just be them. I am Edgar, king of Figaro. Heh, surprised that someone like me knows a king. Well, I'll catch you two later. Wanders off. So, you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant 3rd. Eh? What's the matter? I guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose some girls would have felt something from those words, but not me. So we got this stuff from here, so now they opened these areas up. Rest for a bit. Do I need to? No. Our king showers his attention on women. Young, old, pretty, or plain, no one is safe. Risen up the grandmas and the MILFs. He rises up everyone. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? I'm sure he's made a pass or two at you already, hasn't he? I like the idea that he's king and everyone, all of the girls are still rejecting him. Like, they could be queen, but then they're like, nah, his riz does not work on any of the ladies. Just to figure out the desert castle. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I got old enough. No, don't do it. That's too big an age gap. Or just a concubine. Yeah. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy. Always thinking of his family. Ah, this is the high priestess he was hitting on. Bro, Edgar. His Majesty is going to jail. I think you're supposed to watch this event before like the rest of the story plays out. I'm not sure if this is mandatory or not. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about his successor? Oh wait, this is... Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about his successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar! Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Saban. Ah yes, Saban. 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 I'm not sure how to pronounce it, actually. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. He didn't look that way in the sprite, but... Sebastian. I have to wonder where he is now and what he's doing. Edgar is simply unbelievable. First the nurse, then me, the man hits on anything that moves. As witnessed, the Gestalian Empire has already overthrown all three of the other nations on the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. Yeah, the Empire is really power hungry. Let's go this way. I wonder, I think they say something if you try to leave. Oh no, you can just leave. Actually, let's test something. Empires equals evil, kingdoms equals good. Yep. This cave leads to South Figaro, but I'm afraid I can't let you through. Bark. Okay, so that's how they block you in. I always wonder, what's here? Ah, Chocobo. Let me teach you how to ride a chocobo. Press the blah blah blah. How much? Oh, 100. That's not bad. I thought it was 1,000 for a second. Wee. And then we got the Mode 3 effect. Actually, out of curiosity, do they say something to you in Narshe as well? I'm sure they do. They're probably like, halt or something like that if you try to re-enter the city. Sure, they're not actually letting you sequence break here. But yeah, chocobo. And there you are. Halt or something like that. Halt. Oh, it's you. Proceed. And then now you could go here and talk to the prisoners, I think. Oh, something smells terrible in here. Oh, I think it's me. I demand to see Edgar. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Relax, my boys are just blowing off some steam. I'm sure King Edgar will let us out of here in no time. We're just small potatoes compared to the real threat lurking out there. King Edgar knows that. I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. He just admits his crimes. Chocobo really putting in the work. Scholars all over the world are busy studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. You cannot read the books. I like that they kind of give you free reign to just go and explore the castle a bit. The advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. Can I sleep here? Nope. Do you have to go rest to proceed with the story? I think you do. Rest for a bit. Yes. Good night. Oh, wait. Okay, let me see if I could go back to where the king is. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. Phooey! Empress Gestal's stupid orders! Edgar, you pinhead! Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon chops are the pits. Ahem, there's sand in my boots. All gone, sir. His iconic laugh. Pathetic idiots. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you? There's a snake in my boot. Out of my way. I love that they kept the sound effects of the boot cleaning. Yes, very good. And then now you control Edgar. Okay, I like that he just nods at you. Like, yeah, go ahead. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. This wouldn't happen to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies, she merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. Hee hee hee. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Take her to a room. I'd love to stay in chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets. Now, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. Okay, I'm sure it's probably still restricted in the same way. Like, oh, you can't go to Figaro if you try to go to the cave. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narshe is one of us too. The Empire. But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? What in the... Uh-oh. What's going on? It's the Empire, Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? Fire! Fire! Hehehe. Fire! Fire! The castle's on fire! Get her ready. Yes, sire. Had a change of heart? Seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do. Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. Hee hee hee. Jump! Ooh. Alright, sink her in the sand. Yahoo! And the plot twist. Figaro dive mode engaged. Now you can definitely see like some of the technology, like all those fans and the pipes and stuff. Witness the glory of Figaro. And then the castle just sinks beneath the sand. It is truly a high-tech castle. Go, kill them! In Minecraft. I'm sorry, that was a very dumb joke. Back attack. Ow. And now you get to see them used against you. And if you use magic in this battle, you get this cutscene. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? This is the precursor to the FFA Flying Garden. Yes! Balamb Garden, so cool. Possibly one of the best schools. Like, you have a flying garden as a school. Like, how cool is that? There's even a T-Rex there to chomp on students. It's weird that it's there, but it's there. Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really? Something? That was magic! Magic! Magic? She used magic? Whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper. Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I like that he just pushed Edgar out of the way, too. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I, it just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic, and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Winks. Swoon. See if I can steal anything good from these guys. Could not steal. Ow. Oh. Ah. Well, we got 2 high potions out of it. Bravo, Figaro. They just double back to taunt Kefka. Auto crossbow is greater than magic. Son of a sandworm, you'll pay for this. Classic Zero Gil and EXP. Yep. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is gonna be the key to winning this war. Magic. That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. His powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Oh. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. Way to go, Edgar. You're so smooth. He did recover from that. Because it'd be hard to just be like, no human can cast magic, therefore implying that I'm not human. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. I don't always remember what voices I give them, so sometimes Locke might be like higher or lower pitch tone because I kind of forget what voices I give them. I don't exactly have a reference for how they sound, like canonically. Again, I didn't play the Dissidia games, so I don't know. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. And you get Chocobo. Chocobo. Don't worry about it. Thank you. It is funny that they have you facing up first, and it's like, that's just kind of leading you in the wrong direction. It's an RPG, gonna be a lot of reading and opportunity to mess up. Yep. Bye, Chocobo. Chocobros. Okay. Mithril Spear. Yes. So then she gets the sword. He gets stuck with the knife. Cannot use magic. Cannot use magic, but she has Cure and Fire. Machinist, Magitech Elite, and Adventurer. I like that Machinist is the job title that he has and not like King, because he is a king. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. We'll make for the Returner headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass word along. Understood, sire. Take care. Turtle. Okay. And since you don't have an opportunity to go to the inn and say, you could like use items and stuff, but they wanted to make sure that you are like recovered, so they're like, here, have a recovery spring, because there's not an inn here, and it would be weird to place an inn here. Also, I'll be right back. Okay. Back. We cheated a little. We took Mog's equipment away. And now we gave Edgar the Mithril Spear. Which means Terra gets the Mithril Sword. And Locke gets a hand-me-down. And the recovery spring, too, is not just when you get there, but say if you get lost and fight too many battles here, it's like, okay, we have somewhere for you to recover, since there is no inn yet. Voper and Urok. I don't remember those being their names. They definitely renamed them. Oh, I should have auto crossbow. Since it's free. Terra learned Poisona. Nice. Imagine being called Foper. Yeah. It feels like an insult. Like, oh, you're a Foper. Gotta eat there. And yes, I know. Possibly missing out on World of Ruins chests, but it's okay. Gonna auto battle this. I know. Can you go in here? No. Some of these entrances kind of look like you could enter them. Like over here. It looks like an exit, but it's not. Okay, treasure chest here. We are getting all the treasure chests. Even if there will be something cool later on. 40 wings. Just puts him to sleep. Gotta eat there. And gonna heal Terra. This cave branches out a little more. Because now you have 3 people and you have a recovery place, potential recovery place. So it's like, okay, we can let you explore a little more. Does Edgar even need us? Probably not, to be honest. Edgar can solo this. And we are out. And then South Figaro's right there. Moo and Unseelie. Get the steel. Auto crossbow. He still has a bit of a makes hit rate when it comes to stealing. Terra unlock level up. We're here at South Figaro. Got a potion. Follow a shadowy figure. Our shops carry weapons, armor, and relics of the utmost quality. Welcome to South Figaro. Following the shadowy figure. You look just like that student of Duncan's. That man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. I hear the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Figaro. Duncan's been training his boy Vargas along with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to be making any progress. Dot, dot, dot. Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. You got an introduction. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face to none who live. I like that they gave him like a ninja kind of look, but a Wild West kind of theme. Silly the ninja. Alright, buddy, it's time for bed. Have a good night and Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve to you, too. Have a good one, and thank you for stopping by. Yeah. He will be Shadow. Yeah, that's Shadow, alright. He's an assassin. He'll kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better steer clear of him. Leave us. The dog eats strangers. Okay, and then this way to the inn. Figaro Castle stood up to the Empire. Great, now we'll all be drawn into the war. Shut up. They burned our castle. Yeah, nothing here. Some of the buildings are interconnected. You could gain all kinds of abilities by equipping relics. These shoes double my walking speed. Watch this. Runs away. Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. We actually learned this in the beginner's house. Welcome! So, sprint shoes. We don't need that now that there's a run option. The Super Nintendo did not have that option, so it was the default walking speed, which is much slower. Silver spectacles just prevents blind. darkness, rather. Star Pendant prevents poison. Jeweled Ring prevents petrification. Knight's Code covers critically wounded ally. Okay. Yeah. Star Pendant, Silver Spectacles. Star Pendant, Star Pendant. And I don't know if darkness affects the auto crossbow's hit percent. Because if it does, I could probably put that accessory on him instead of Locke. But if it does not, then I might as well keep it on Locke. Because Terra can use magic, so she's fine, even if inflicted with dark. I like that they have an exclamation mark for places that can have an item, or that have items. I think auto crossbow is auto hit. Nice. I wonder if it'll really come to war. Maybe I should return home now before it's too late. The city's eastern borders, so attacking from there would. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Barging in here while I'm trying to write a letter. Humph. Oh, sorry, I may be the richest man in town, but even that doesn't keep me from being startled. This jerk. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where is it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch it cold. You could explore this in advance. I'll leave it be for now. Richest man can't afford a security or a door lock. Yeah, we just barged in. Hello, get a lock on your door. We're here to take the valuables. Clang clang, I'm Magitech armor. My dad's super important, so important. People come here for dinner all the time, even generally. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, this family is very shady. Oh, nothing here. Okay, so this is the walking speed by default. And this would be like sprint shoes. And then if you equip sprint shoes on top of that, you go even faster. Did you see how cool Figueroa Castle looked as it moved along through the sand? No? Well, I suppose that would have been kind of hard, what with it being underground and all. The big house at the north end of town belongs to the richest family here. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. I don't know if you can get cider now or if you have to wait. One cool thing. I don't know if they even use this graphic in other towns, but they have this water wheel, which looks really cool. It gotta be old enough. I could go for some apple cider. It's good stuff. Back in New York, there was a place we would go to where they would have like really good apple cider. They also have like apple cider donuts, and they just sell apples in general. But yeah, the apple cider, they had both hot and cold. Also, they had apple pies. The apple pies as well were really good. Okay, enough of that. Let's go shopping. Okay, so we have these already. Great sword. That's definitely an upgrade. And if I do that, I could give them Mithril Sword and Lock. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome. Irashaimase. And then Heavy Shield does have some extra defense. Hairband, plumed hat. All three of them can use a plumed hat. Cotton robe, Kenpoji. Okay. I think I'll do that, and then I'll hold off on the heavy shield, because I think with that should be enough. Yeah, his defense is pretty good because the... Okay, no, you can't dual wield. You need the Genji glove, I think. Okay. That is good. Head east and you'll see Mount Cults. Okay, item shop. Ah, no item in the clock. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I'll save the rest of my money for now. This town's defenses are tight. Even with their Magitech armor, the Imperials won't find it easy to get inside. So a lot of the NPCs are already alluding to the fact that there may be war. And are like uncertain about it. Like there's just... Like, the town's peaceful, but there's an unease, like, what if we have to go into war? My husband, Duncan, is a martial artist. He's famous even in Figaro to the north. He took his students to Mount Cults for meditation and training, so we probably won't be back for a while. And you also get information like, okay, that is where Mount Cults is, and... multiple people referencing Duncan and Mount Cults. It's like, okay, that's probably where I need to go to next, even if The characters don't explicitly say it yet. Duncan's cabin. Nothing in the well? Nope. What's that smell? These flowers. He always liked these. These dishes, they're just like the ones he always used. Got a potion. This tea, it was his favorite. Rest for a bit. Do I need to? I can. Might as well get the MP back. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Could Saban be living here? Hey, do you happen to know where I can find the man who lives here? Think I'm gonna head to bed as well now. Night, everyone. Good night, Deadeye. Oh yeah, it's getting late. I'll head to bed soon. I don't know if we will raid somebody, but yeah, I think it's about time I wrap this up. So I think maybe I'll get Mount Colts and then we'll end it there. Sure do. Left a couple of days ago, as soon as he heard Master Duncan has been killed, headed up the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like that one bit. So after that you find out like, okay, his brother is around. He was training with Duncan. Duncan's other student Vargas is around. Duncan was killed. And something's not right about this. And maybe Vargas is involved. And we're still pretty constrained in where we could go. Like there's literally just South Figaro, Duncan's hut, and Mount Colts. I wonder what happens if you go to Mount Colts before you go to the hut. Oh, shadowy figure. Okay. Serpius and Gorgius. It's gorgeous. Oh. Edgar's basically soloing this for us. Got a really good upgrade for Locke. Funny thing, because if he had his like dagger weapon, that would be like a huge upgrade. Like even more so. So that probably helps his damage output a lot. Sagram. Auto crossbow attack. I still want him to steal though. Or at least attempt to. He's not doing a very good job of it, but worth a shot. Because Edgar could basically solo them anyways, so. I like how they put that bunch of flowers and the shadowy figure there. So that way you can see like where you're supposed to go. Of course, in the mini-map there are arrows, but without that it's like, there. Don't just discount that as the end of the map. That's where you're supposed to go. Side attack. Terra. I need a reviver. They kept focusing their attacks on her. Okay, let's bring her back. Should have been paying more attention to her HP. That's the bad thing about auto battling. When you become a bit too complacent and then it's like, oh, I actually had a character in danger and I didn't realize it. Stole potion. Okay, so the damage enemies are doing is like about a quarter of a character's health. So that could add up pretty quick. Might as well finish up Mount Cults and then we could call it. Actually kind of glad I played this again. It's like cool to see like how they pace things. And like the design ideas they use and stuff. Terra level up. She's slightly behind in experience. And then we got the Descent. So I think I should probably heal with Terra again. Vargas appears. Okay, we're almost there. Saban sent you, didn't he? Wait, I should get a different voice for him. Who are you? Saban, is he here? You're the one sneaking around the hallway up here, weren't you? And if I was... Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I've no intention to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Boss fight. He has 2 bears with him. Bioblaster. Gonna heal Terra again. Wonder if the Ipus have anything. Noise Blaster confuses, so I'm gonna give that a try. He likes them bears. That didn't work. They need healing pretty frequently. Apparently, and they did not get poisoned. Aw. But it's worth a shot. Come on, what's the matter? Ow. Bear is down. Try stealing from Vargas. Stole a potion. I'll heal Edgar. He's dead. Come on, what's the matter? I'm being stubborn. Okay, I should really heal us. Enough of this. I'll send you all to the great beyond. That's enough, Vargas. Ah, if it isn't Saban. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father? The fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. That's not true, our master. I'll send you all to the Shadow Realm. It's true, and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor. Not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist. And that's how they get the Saban solo. Ah, Saban. My father was right to see so much in you. Well, I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom. Doomfist. Now, get ready to join your beloved master. Ooh, you have a timer. You could attack or you could blitz. Why hold back, Saban? Your time's almost up. And then you have Raging Fist, Aura Cannon, Meteor Strike. And they give you the input on top, so. Come on, what's the matter? RB, LB, down, up, A. Suplex. Time to put an end to this. I need to use a blitz technique. Like my master taught me. Select Raging Fist from the blitz menu, then press left, right, left, and the confirm button. How to use blitz. Select the blitz command. Select Raging Fist and the command for the technique. Okay. They do repeat it multiple times, but we really gotta... Raging Fist. Ah, you Already learned that technique? Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. Defeated him. Saban. Edgar, my brother. Brother? You're his twin brother. His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's pairs. That's probably one of her funniest lines. You thought I was a bear? Haha. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returner's hideout, no doubt. So, the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? Saban, you'd join us? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training would help bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. Got a tent. Just in case you need to recover after. They are generous. Poor Edgar. Let me revive the poor fool. And then now let's save. Rip Edgar. Did not survive against the bears. But okay, I think that's all we're gonna do for today, because it was actually a lot more than I expected to do. That was fun. I'm glad I actually got to not retry, to play again and like sort of examine it. Because felt like more grinding was needed than you actually do. You actually could literally just do all of this and not have to be like, oh, but I need to grind this or I need to do that. So it feels pretty cinematic. I could remember why people really like this game. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Rest well. Night Osh. Thank you. I'm gonna see if we raid somewhere. I know it's really late, but I'll take a look. No one's online. Ah, man. No one's online. I'm just gonna call it. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.